Now, even as the toll in Muzaffarnagar clashes stands at 38 now, curfew was relaxed in the district for the first time in the past 48 hours with the additional forces deployed in the area. Efforts are also on to bring back normal life in Muzaffarnagar, but the political blame game continues.
The situation in and around Muzaffarnagar continues to remain tense after incidents of firing and clashes emerged from the Shamli district, which is close to the violence-hit region.
The civic administration has now decided to use the help of Indian Army to at least carry out searches in sensitive places in Shamli. In fact, this cavalcade, which includes also personnel from Indian Army, will be going into each and every colony in Shamli and will make sure that those who have been using illegal weapons and have been inciting violence should be arrested immediately.
While additional forces were deployed to ensure calm, senior officials stating that normalcy was being restored.
कल एक थाना क्षेत्र में जहां घटनाएं हुई थी, कुछ गांव जहां सेंसिटिव हो गए थे, आज वहां बिल्कुल शांति है। किसी प्रकार की कोई नई घटना सामने नहीं आई है, कोई फ्रेश किलिंग नहीं है।
Neighbouring districts too witnessed an uneasy calm while the locals put the onus on the state government.
We're at one such area called Sarai Rasulpur. This is a village where villagers say they are living in harmony and are appealing to the government that they should take the strictest possible action to ensure that the perpetrators of this violence are brought to justice. आप क्या कहेंगे, ये जो इमेज दिया जा रहा है कि यहाँ पे बहुत सारी हिंसा हो रही है, आपके गांव में तो इस तरह की कोई घटना नहीं हुई, और क्या अपील करना चाहेंगे सरकार से?
हमारे गांव में तो किसी तरह की ऐसी कोई घटना नहीं है और सब कुछ शांति बनाए हुए हैं, और लेकिन मैं सरकार से कहना चाहूँगा, जो प्रशासन है वो बिल्कुल विफल रहा है। इस केसेस से देखा है कि एक तरफा कार्रवाई हुई है और इसमें अखिलेश सरकार बिल्कुल फेल नजर आई है।
With the death toll rising to 38, the army took to flag marches in some of the worst hit regions.
At this moment, I'm standing here at the Shiv Chowk of Muzaffarnagar, a very prominent area. A curfew had been clamped down at least 3 days ago. This is the fourth consecutive day when a curfew, very strict curfew, has been clamped down here. At the same time, you can see behind me, these are the rapid action force here in full gear. At the same time, the district administration finally, on the fourth day, has allowed the distribution of milk, medicines and some essential commodities.
Clearly, the situation remains tense. But the onus is now on the UP government to prevent any untoward incident and maintain law and order in the region. Bureau Report, Times Now.
But the political blame game erupted between the BJP and the Congress and also the UP government, with both the BJP and the Congress lashing out at the Akhilesh's government.
Even as Muzaffarnagar turned fortress and the death toll mounting to 38, a massive political blame game ensued. Both the BJP and Congress lashing out at the UP government.
It is Akhilesh Yadav and his government who have to answer why this communal violence in Muzaffarnagar has taken place. You cannot hide behind your incompetence.
Uttar Pradesh has seen these disturbances since जब से ये सरकार आई है 100 से ज़्यादा इंसिडेंट हो चुके हैं। 27 इंसिडेंट तो ऐसे हुए हैं जिसमें कोई मौत हुई है या फिर कोई घायल हुआ है। If after this incident police had acted, if people had believed there some action will be taken, nothing would happen. People were very agitated, and then political leaders started taking advantage of that state of the mind of the people.
Senior Congress leader Jitin Prasad slamming Akhilesh Yadav for failing to control the violence, conceding that he should have resigned from his post.
I have come to know that the machinery, the administrative machinery, and they are not too enthusiastic about coming out with the right picture. The curfew should have been clamped much before when that incident happened first. I totally blame the state leadership of the Samajwadi Party, which is responsible for this lapse and such a violence that has come about in our state.
Meanwhile, Samajwadi Party Supremo Mulayam Singh Yadav cried conspiracy, stating that all was being done by the government to prevent fresh violence.
और जिन सावधान शत्रुओं के लिए समाजवादी पार्टी लड़के ही आज इस स्थान पर आ गई है और कुछ सावधान शक्तियां अवसर उठा रहे हैं कहीं पुनरावृत्ति न होने पाए, ये हमारी कोशिश है।
Some even calling for the Prime Minister's intervention to address the situation ahead of the 2014 elections.
जल्दी से जल्दी इसको काबू में करना चाहिए और प्राइम मिनिस्टर से मेरी अपील है कि वो नेशनल इंटीग्रेशन काउंसिल की बैठक तत्काल बुलाए और ये मामला बढ़ेगा चुनाव के समय। कुछ ताकतें इस देश में हैं जिनका काम ही हिंदू मुसलमान करना है।
Clearly, the pressure on Akhilesh Yadav and his government as Muzaffarnagar limps back to normalcy. Bureau Report, Times Now.